Just remember, you did this to yourself. You chose to listen to the first, but yet worse, comedy podcast here in Philadelphia, and your favorite podcast show that most people will not listen to. And folks, well, I didn't do much this week. Wish I did a little bit more, but I didn't go all the way out to Wednesday. But before that, I put up a YouTube short, I think Monday night, of a clip from me doing comedy at the Cabaret years ago. The last Cabaret open mic, whatever week that was before the pandemic. What was it, the second week of March? That was it. I put it up. And I got up to about, 1,400 views. I got one comment. Pretty cool. And then Wednesday, I went to the tap room in Jersey for the first time in 2 weeks. They put me on number 11. Not too bad of a spot. I had some hot and honey wings, which made my stomach hurt the next day. Yeah, so I went on. I had a decent set. And there was a kid there named Mark and Sicko the Clown. I took a picture of him on Instagram. And this kid had a puppet. And usually they don't show you the puppet till they go on stage. Well, he had it out before the show started. He introduced himself to me. He's like, "Hey, my name's Mark." And he's like, "Are you a professional wrestling fan?" I said, "I used to be a fan of professional wrestling." Blah, blah. And we started talking for a couple minutes. And then I wish I got his contact information to put him on the next Jacked comedy show. But I didn't. But he went on stage a couple spots after me, and his microphone wasn't on. He did a Vince McMahon impression and a Joe Pesci impression. And it was kind of funny, but unfortunately nobody could really hear him. But it was his first time. But I had a decent set. During my set, a bunch of high school kids came in. And I was like, holy shit, it's a bunch of fucking high school kids. It's a fucking raid. It's a fucking Sting. And I ran off stage. Pretty weird ending to my set. But that happened. And then, what else? Oh, yeah, Friday night I went to Old City. And I gotta tell you, it's like deja fucking vu. I did exactly what I did last time, except I think Taylor Swift, they call her fans Swiffers or some shit. She was supposed to be in South Philly somewhere making an appearance, but I did not go down to Old City for that reason, but I could not find parking for a half an hour. I was driving around. I was getting ready to give up, and then this guy just pulled right out of a good spot. I got his spot. I parallel parked that shit perfectly. Drunk my concoction at the Jack. I did exactly what I did last time. I sat outside doing nothing. Then I went to Stowe's and got a shot and a beer. That's what I did last time. I went to a pizza place. I got a slice of pizza and a water. And then I went to Nashville to talk to the black Asian bouncer, except he was in a bad mood. He was like, "Yeah, I'm back on cigarettes again, and I quit 4 years ago, and I'm not doing too good." And blah, blah. I was like, "Oh." Well, folks, that's that. My message to comedians this week for the Jacked comedy show. I got about 3 comedians so far. Got a couple more to go. I definitely should have the lineup within 2 weeks. And then I did a prank call episode this week. It wasn't that good. I'm a little rusty. I've been doing pranks that much. First episode in over a month. But I tried. I only had one little stupid idea. Could have been better. Could have went more with it. But at the end of the day, that's all you could do. Next week for the channel, I'm going to try to put up another YouTube clip. Short, I should say, of an old set from years ago. And then, we'll go from there. I don't know what else to say. There's not much else to say except let's get to the odd news. The best feeling. Woman in labor walks across graduation stage and gets a degree. Yeah, when I was graduating high school, there was like 5 girls that were pregnant. And they were like, "What does your baby do?" Mine's doing it. It's like, these chicks are just nothing but whores these days. Minnesota man invents beer-powered motorcycle. That's a man's way to die. Drinking on a motorcycle. Cool. Louisiana police find woman's body in a freezer at Arby's restaurant. That's cold. Okay, that's kind of a hacky joke. What else can we do with that? Yeah, walk in the freezer. I mean, Arby's is known to have ice-cold customer service. Alright, enough of that. I don't have an open mic coming this week, so I have to wait. Please don't use guns to fish, Kansas officials warn. After man flees traffic stop, cows lead officers directly to where the suspect was hiding. North Carolina police say. Auschwitz Museum criticizes tasteless ice cream stand near iconic death gate. What were they having? The hot shower ice creams or something? Alright, I don't know what that means. Google Maps images skeleton drive through Texas cemetery goes viral. Okay, maybe it's just a really skinny person. Kyle, Texas is calling all cows to try to break a world record. Police spotted a very upset goat while responding to a person crying for help. Yeah, goats can make a lot of noise, especially when they get fucked. That's weird. Nah, but so they say the goat pussy is supposed to be like woman pussy. I don't want to find out. Please, folks, don't go out there trying to fuck goats. It's a public service announcement for this podcast. Midwives can suffer hearing damage from the screams of women giving birth. Boys 6 and 3 crash parents' car by driving to buy a toy car, CNN says. So a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old boy just got in their parents' car. That's fucking badass. I mean, it could have killed somebody, but if only they played a little bit more of a Grand Theft Auto, they would have had it down. Suspicious object leads police to shut down the street, but it was just a can of ravioli on wheels. Alright. Ravioli! Texas bill will require elementary school classrooms to display 10 commandments as they shoot their teacher in the head. Crime-fighting cows. Okay, I think I read that. Alligator mating season is underway in Florida. It's causing havoc. Alligators just fucking non-stop. Right under people's toilet. Look at that beast. Lizzo? Oh, stop it. Video of plump Chicago snapper turtle dubbed Chacosaurus goes viral. Chacosaurus. Was Governor Christie on again? Alright, enough of the fat jokes. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it doesn't matter at this point, but I met up Tuesday, I forgot. I went to the gym with Sean. I knew that I did something else. Not that I did, whatever. Tuesday I went to the gym with Sean, the LA Fitness, and he had me doing squats with a fucking dumbbell. And he had me out in the open this time. So they been in a private aerobics room. We're out in the open. And I'm doing fucking push-ups, and I'm doing lunges near people, and I'm doing planks, and I hurt my back because I got up the wrong way, and I was doing pull-ups. I was trying to do pull-ups. Then we went upstairs, I did some shadow boxing, and I think he had to take a shit. So he was like, alright, that's it for the day. And that's the only thing I forgot to mention. I knew I did something else, but not that important, really. I mean, but I broke a great sweat, and then I woke up the next morning, and I could barely put my socks on. That's right, folks. That's how you know you had a good workout. Microsoft skipped salary increases for full-time employees this year. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. They call that inflation. I call it being a jerk-off. The lawyer whose sex trafficking case against Instagram could spell trouble for big tech. Belgian ambulance deployed to ferry 391-kilo American to French hospital. The drug-fueled protests in Diana Feinstein's office you haven't heard about. Gang of 4 held in Chennai for selling fake glasses that showed people naked. What? Fake glasses that showed... Oh, so you put the glasses on and you see people naked. Wait, the people you look at are naked? Or there's just naked people in the lids? I guess there's naked people in the lids, because that sounds like something a lot of people want to have. Court awards tenant $15,000 after landlord damaged the toy car collection. Utah woman who published a children's book about grief after the sudden death of her husband has been charged with his murder. Turns out she killed him, folks. She killed him. Welsh composer Sir Carl Jenkins denies he was Duchess of Sussex in disguise at King's coronation. Wendy's testing AI chatbot that takes your drive-thru order. Can you imagine that? It's probably better than the idiots that take your drive-thru order already. Dirty Coke binge. Roleplay site after Miami man tries to tear through an apartment wall with his fingers. Florida's got some great stories, folks. They always do. Why Starbucks' new olive oil coffee has actually made people poop a lot. Oh boy. Well, we'll get more into that on the poop show. That's why we have a show about poop, folks. Police arrest a man in a gimp suit who jumped in front of motorists in Somerset. Missing Australian woman survived 5 days on wine and lollipops, police say. Well, you get drunk, you have some sugar? Sounds alright. New study finds prehistoric migration from China to the Americas. Kansas City driver in Bud Light beer can costume arrested. Suspicious of DUI. This is making me laugh. I imagine it looks like Pepsi Man. Let me see. There's the picture. It's not that good though. I wish it was. I think the cop took the picture of it, but his face is in the way. But like, rest in peace. I'm sorry. Rep Nancy Mace says people want to see her Jello wrestle with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Why, they both have big butts or something? Giant phallus-shaped iceberg floating Conception Bay surprises residents of Dildo, Canada. Is there really a city called Dildo, Canada? If it is, they can go fuck themselves. Oh, I wish I had an open mic tomorrow. Damn it. Driver stopped after 50 years with no license. That happens all the time. There's a lot of people that have no license to drive out there. In my dirty neighborhood, it's all illegal spickies. Son kept his dead father 101 in the freezer so he can talk to them. That's cold. Alright, we used that joke already. That's not a way to break the ice. Okay, we used that already. Alright. French police intervene in neighbor's frog roll. Hotel guests wake up to manager sucking his toes. That's really weird. It's a creepy looking white dude with glasses. 14-year-old arrested for stealing Nashville school bus and leading police a chase along I-40 West. This kid is ahead of its time. Forget your hook, line, and sinker. An Israel food tech company says it has 3D printed the first ever ready-to-cook fish fillet using animal cells cultivated and grown in a laboratory. I think that's it, folks. I think that's pretty much it for the show. It fell a couple minutes short, but I didn't do much this week. You know, there's not much. I did a little comedy, went to the gym, went out Friday night. I was going to go out last night. I was thinking about going out last night. Actually, somebody hit me up to say you want to get some beers and talk and hang out, but I already drunk the night before, so I didn't want to go out last night. But folks, I'm not going to stall. No one listens to this show that much, and I'm glad. That's it for the show. I'll see you folks on the next one. You just listen to and go fuck yourself, Cuffy. We're out of here.